All right, welcome back. If that shirt doesn't age me, nothing does. I mean, I've had it that long. If you get it, you get it. Now, to the video. I just wanted to cover some pretty basic, once and for all, kind of the last salvo of pieces of information that I'm going to throw out there in terms of here's how I do what I do. Here's what got me to this point. I have a bevy of videos up on this channel that I just started a couple weeks ago. And I'm just throwing everything out there to memorialize the fact that it's now referenced, it's out there, they're in the playlists, and I'll make sure that that gets tidied up. The links are in the descriptions to what I'm talking about, basically. And it heads you over to my website at luxitam.com where you can get the downloads for free of all the tools that I use. The one thing I wanted to do, just to kind of put a bow on this whole series of informational videos that I've been putting out. Number one, I'm not a financial advisor. Never have been, never will be. Number two, nothing I say is, guaranteed or set in stone. I'm just out here in this journey like everybody else. If you've come across my channel, pure and simply put, you are definitely a beginner, because anyone who's been in this stuff before pretty much already knows everything I'm talking about. If they saw it, they turned it off, most likely, because they're like, yeah, I already know that stuff. What I ran into when I was coming into this space was, but that's how I was treated. The way I was treated was, there was no explanation. It's just like, and I'll give you an example of how it goes. If you're watching my video and you have no idea about anything about crypto, but you're interested, this is how you normally will be talked to. So yeah, the other day I went over to Bittrex and I executed one of my ladder outs. I laddered out and I moved my stop losses enough to make sure that I didn't get caught short on a wick. But I pulled out of my position. I converted everything to USDT, moved it back over to Coinbase, and then I was like, I want to move it over to USDC. I sent it over to BlockFi for staking at 8 point or 9.8%. Then I took about 50% of that and I moved it over to Bybit, and I did some leverage trading. And, I was pulling up some TA the other day and some on-chain analysis, and I was looking at the Nupal chart, and I was trying to make sure that I understood exactly where we were at. Were we in euphoria stage? Are we getting close to euphoria stage, which is purple? The blue, the purple. So where are we at with Nupal? Where are we at? So I decided to go ahead and make a leverage long on BTC for the next 48 hours to see how I did. That's how you're going to get talked to in videos, because people they're rattling it, man. They're going for it. They're just going. They're just in the zone. They're going. Everything I just said is actual, and anyone who watches this video knows exactly what I just said that has anything to do with crypto. They know exactly what I'm talking about. I was coming into this space, walking into the room, and this is how I was being talked to. I was like, what the hell did you... I don't understand this language. And so I had to create for myself my own fast learning system to try to figure out what does all this stuff mean. I mean, literally writing down the words and getting the definitions and then trying to practically apply them and all that good shit. Here's what I've done, and this will be the last. It's hard to do these videos because I almost feel like I'm patronizing people by doing what I'm doing, and I most certainly am not trying to do that. I overthink things a lot, so I'm definitely, my brother says I have analysis paralysis, which is absolutely the truth. And I get wrapped up in my own head thinking, what are other people thinking? And this time I just decided, screw it, I'm going to throw all this shit out there, and hopefully it lands well for people that really need it, because I knew I needed it. And I didn't have this stuff that I'm throwing out. I created that stuff for people that are coming in so they could have it. There were many, many people that I do have to thank for all of the information that they gave me to get to this point. The top 10 list in and of itself is basically the top 10 people you would find in YouTube or Twitter. Credible Crypto. And actually my source, believe it or not, is my young son. I say young. He's not my youngest, but he's my middle child, and he's in his 20s, and he is... Check him out, at Drew Zine on Twitter. This guy is a professional grade designer at that young age. He is insanely talented. And he was ahead of me on all of this 4 or 5 years. Him and his friend were ahead of me on this by leaps and bounds, but I had the time under tension that I could give it because they were all busy going to college. So he dumped it on me and said, go figure this out. And I was like, I got you. And he's still up on it and knows exactly what he's doing as well. Nothing gets by him either. But he led me the way. Then he shot me a few people like, hey, look into these guys. They really know what they're doing. So I got to thank him first and foremost. Number two, the information that I got from BitBoy, from Raul Paul, from Crypto, from Ivan on Tech, from Credible Crypto, from Cheds, from what's his name, Bullzilla. God, there's so many. Chico Crypto Chico. There's so many. I mean, I could list another 100 that I have been absolutely appreciative of in this space, but it's never all in one. So I've done the best I can to try to get to that point. The last thing I'll say is that unless asked, and always I will do what I'm asked by people. If they need help, I will do the best I can to help you out. By no means am I saying I'll never talk about this stuff again, but I'll definitely wait until this channel has more traction. So while you're at it, this would probably be a good time for me just to throw this up there and say, look, if you want to check it out, go over to Twitter. If you want to check it out, you can go over to YouTube and check out this channel, which is where you're at right now. Bookmark it, subscribe to it, do what you need to do. Over there at Instagram, take a good look. Not much going to be there. Facebook, even less is going to be there. I'm not interested in the 1986, yearbook and having people. Facebook to me is dog shit, but I use it simply for algorithmic reasons, and that is it. So, at the end of the day, the first thing I do is take this off. I want to show these sheets real quick. This will kind of be my last salvo, like I said, of putting up this information-based information, just data and information about how I do what I do. And then I'm going to start getting into the actual showing trades and what I'm getting into and what new things I'm looking into and more information about actual relevant current information about cryptocurrency, blockchain, and specifically development. My journey into the development side, which I have to choose between a lot of different platforms and blockchains to get into. I'm pretty much settled on Cardano. I'm just going to say it out loud. I am pretty much settled on Cardano. I want to develop on that blockchain. There's no doubt about it. I'm in love with that one. It's for a lot of reasons. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and switch it over to here. Boom. Crypto Invest exchange only. You would this is just my methodology of how I do little notes for myself, and I'll put these up if you guys want them. I withdraw money from the bank. I keep it this stupid for myself, this simple, just to remember the steps. I don't want to miss a step because you're taking custody of your money. You're not relying on a bank to do all this for you. You're the boss. So you have to know the steps and take care of your own shit. And people are not used to that. Nobody likes to do that. It's not easy. That's not how we were all raised up to do this. It was take your paycheck, put it in the bank, and they'll handle it. And when you need your money, you swipe the card and get it. This is not that. This is totally different. Withdraw money from your fiat bank account. Deposit Bank USD into the... Let me pump this up so you guys can see this. All right. So deposit Bank USD into the bank attached exchange like a Coinbase. This is your on-ramp into crypto. You buy a coin with the exchange dollars. Now your US dollars at Coinbase, you went and bought yourself a coin. You hold the coin on exchange. You stake it, you fast swing it, you hodl it, you do whatever. You sell the coin to the market from the exchange back for more US dollars than what you put in, obviously, hopefully. You withdraw your USD from the bank attached exchange like a Coinbase, and you off-ramp your money back into your fiat bank. Deposit the funds from the exchange, Coinbase, to your bank. That is a crypto investment only staying in the exchange. You never left the exchange. The next type would be crypto invest exchange plus stake your stable coins. So the same process, money from the bank, deposit it to the exchange, buy the coin, stake it on the exchange, or stake the coin at another location if not available at the exchange, for instance, BlockFi. So now, this is the first time right here, step number 5 of my second type. This is the first time that you're actually going to take money from your bank, put it in the exchange, do a transaction, hold the coins, and leave the exchange and go to a third situation. Your money just went from bank to exchange. You have coins that are of value, and you're going to push them off into a different place, which would be like a BlockFi, which is specifically set up for you to do staking of your tokens so you can earn interest by providing your tokens to a liquidity pool. My light went out. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Over here, what you're doing is you're taking coins and moving them off chain. Off of your exchange. You can return the stable coins back to the exchange if it's off exchange, convert them back into USD, withdraw them for cash, put them back in your bank. Non-bank account attached exchanges like KuCoin. So you have an exchange that you do transact with and you have an account with, but you don't link your bank account, so you can't direct deposit into that exchange from your bank. So you have to basically do this. You take money from your bank, you send it to a bank attached exchange like Coinbase. You buy a stable coin. It doesn't matter what you buy, as long as the exchange you want to go to accepts what you just bought at Coinbase. You got to match it up. You transfer the purchase coin from Coinbase to the non-bank attached exchange. Once you're there, you buy your coins at the exchange that you got USDC, and you bought a whole bunch of Reef or whatever it is you wanted to buy. So you sell the coins. Now you're at KuCoin. You've transferred your coins from Coinbase to KuCoin. Now you got KuCoin. You take the coins here. You buy whatever KuCoin's offering that Coinbase doesn't, but you don't attach your bank to KuCoin. So you got to do the 1-2 step. You wait around for a couple months, and then you sell the coins at KuCoins. You sell it back into a stable coin. So you sell your whatever you bought for USDT, USDC, whatever it is. Then you take that, transfer it back over to Coinbase, and you convert that at Coinbase into USD, and then you take the USD, put it back in your bank, and done. So it's a ring around the rosy with that one. That's the longest one that you're going to perform. Now, here's the second one. You pump it up a little bit. Process. Investment model number 1, HODL. Deposit cash from your bank. Buy a coin. Hold the coin. Long-term strategy. Example, deposit cash from US Bank to Coinbase. At Coinbase, buy a stable coin, USDC. While holding it, stake it right then and there. Boom. I'm going to lock it up for 6 months and make 10% on my money every month. If USDC cannot stake at Coinbase, then hold it off exchange for staking, like BlockFi. Send it over there and go get your money. If no staking anywhere at all for USDC, move to hold on Exodus or Trezor Wallet. So you just bought it, whatever it is you want to hold. Wouldn't be USDC at that point. You just go hold it off in a cold wallet, something that's not attached to the internet. If you can't stake it anywhere, just keep it on, whatever the coin is you bought, keep it where it's at the exchange and let them hold it. You have choices there, but you're holding it for a long, long time. The next one, pump it up a little. I'm trying to rush through this so that this damn light behind me doesn't go out. Process. Investment model number 2, ladder, like I showed in other videos with the ladders. Deposit cash from the bank to your exchange. Buy a coin on the exchange, or buy a stable coin and transfer to the other exchange, like I said, like KuCoin or whatever in the last one I just did. You transfer the stable coin to the DEX or other exchange, so the decentralized exchange. You can buy a coin on the new exchange. You can hold it on exchange. You can stake it right there on site. You can put it in your offline wallet. You can plug the transaction into your Excel ladder system that you can go get at luxatam.com as a free tool that I created. You can execute exits when the sheet tells you to. You can have a mid to long-term strategy here. Example, you withdraw money from the bank to Coinbase. You buy a coin on Coinbase. You send the coin to your Exodus wallet, an offline cold software wallet. You plug the transaction into your Excel sheet offline on your computer, and you take a look at it and just keep watching it. Over 3 months, the ladder exits occur for profit. You send the money from the Exodus wallet back to Coinbase, whatever amount the Excel ladder sheet tells me you per ladder exit, and sell the coins for profit. So if you have your coins in an offline wallet and your Excel sheet says that you're laddering out this many % of coins because the price went to this, then you take a look at that number of how many coins you need to get from your offline wallet, take that amount, send them to Coinbase. You have them now in Coinbase. You go to the marketplace, you sell those coins on the open market, they send you cash, you put it in your bank, you're done. Next one. Pump it up a little. Again, rushing through it so I don't lose this light. Investment model 3, flip, swing. Deposit cash from a bank to an exchange. Buy the coin on exchange or buy a stable coin and transfer it to the exchange that has the coin I need. That's the KuCoin example. Doesn't have it here, but I got to go here, but I don't attach my bank to KuCoin, so I got to go from Coinbase to KuCoin, boom. If a coin I want isn't at the on-ramp, which is Coinbase, where my bank is attached, on-ramps are where your banks are attached. Transfer the stable coin to, or whatever coin, to the decentralized exchange, whatever that may be, however you want to do it. Uniswap, whatever. Or other exchange, KuCoin, MXC.com, blah, 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 Binance.us, whatever. If the coin's not available at the on-ramp exchange, buy a coin on the new exchange, hold the coin on exchange, wait for a 3 to 5x swing, sell for a quick profit. Short-term strategy, 1 day to 1 week. That's over at my scalp system sheet. Example, withdraw money from the bank, send it to Coinbase. Buy USDT at Coinbase. Transfer USDT to KuCoin. Buy RSR, Reserve Rights token, on KuCoin with USDT because RSR is not available at Coinbase. And you don't have a bank attached to KuCoin, so you got to do the 1-2. My money comes in at Coinbase, but they don't have my token. KuCoin has my token, but I don't have a bank attached there. Boom to boom. Now go get it. Now you're over there at KuCoin with your transaction, holding it. RSR goes up 3x. Sell the RSR back for more USDT than you brought over from Coinbase. You got your profit. Send your USDT from KuCoin that you just made and send it back to Coinbase. Convert the USDT to USD at Coinbase. Withdraw your USD to US Bank. You're done. There you go. That's the transaction. I think we're getting close to 2 more. Investment model number 4, leverage trading. Deposit money from the bank to Coinbase. Convert USD to USDT or USDC or whatever. Ethereum, whatever. Send USDT to Bing Bon, Bybit, Femix, wherever it is you want to go do your leverage trading, and you better get a VPN. Transact at will and keep USDT at Bing Bon or wherever it is you use until you are ready to realize your profits. When you want to take the profits, send the USDT to Exodus, not a fiat exchange. You don't want to put that back in there because you're going to wait until you make other moves to then send it to your Coinbase because you're going to probably be in and out of leverage trading. That's up to you. Not a financial advisor. I don't advise doing leverage trading either if you don't know what you're doing. You will absolutely get wrecked. And I don't mean WRECKED. I mean REKT. Look that up. You will get destroyed. If you don't know how to leverage trade, run. Don't even look at it. Don't listen to anybody about that shit. Investment model number 5, moonshots. Process. Deposit money from the bank to Coinbase. Convert the USD to USDT. Send the USD to the exchange that has the moonshot coin that I want. Uniswap, PancakeSwap, wherever it is. Buy the moonshot coin with USDT, etc. Wait for a 10 to 100x price action. Sell the entire coin position. Small investment, 1 to 5% of my total portfolio invested currently. If my portfolio is worth $100,000, then I can make $1,000 to $5,000 investment into moonshot coins. I can buy 1 coin or 5 different coins with this budget. Simply put, and this is where I'll wrap it up because I have no idea when that's going to go out of shot. Here's the deal. Moonshots. And you go back to one of my other sheets that I have, you'll see that I put in there a portfolio pie chart of how I diversify my portfolio. One of the most important things is this. Figure out how you want to be invested. What are you going to diversify your money into? You got $10,000. You're going to come into the crypto market. What percentage of that $10,000 are you going to put into Bitcoin, a store of value like gold? What are you going to put into Ethereum, the base layer of all things built? What are you going to put into the emerging blockchain technologies that are going to be the foundations for later on? Polkadot, Binance, Cardano, Cosmos, Tezos. I could name more. All these things are coming. All these things are happening. Where are you going to diversify? Where are you going to hedge? Are you going to go for the moonshots like Ramp, which I talked about in another video? You're going to go into Dent like I have, or Telcoin, or other coins that are on the emerging edge and they're speculation with some real attachments. You have to make your decision on your diversification. Whatever it is you do to get the things that you want, that's what I'm trying to show you. If you just want to buy Bitcoin, US Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, direct to Coinbase, money sits in Coinbase, click buy, sit, done, out. Never look back. You're good. You want to go buy something way the hell down the rabbit hole? That is not what's going to happen. You're going to send your money from your bank. You're going to put it in an on-ramp. Thing like a Coinbase. Safe. Your money is safe in there, getting there. Okay, US Bank and Coinbase talk to each other. I direct deposit money into Coinbase. Now I got $10,000 sitting in Coinbase. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to go get $1,000 of that Telcoin. Where's that at? Let's say it's Uniswap. That's a decentralized exchange. There is no buddy to call. There is no customer service. There is no buddy at the end of the line. There is no line. Decentralized exchange. Nobody's watching but you and the exchange. It's liquidity pools and a whole different system. So you're going to have to take your money from US Bank into Coinbase. You're going to take your money from Coinbase. You're going to buy a token. Let's say you're going to buy Ethereum. You're going to take your Ethereum from Coinbase. You're going to send it to your MetaMask browser wallet that sits inside your Chrome browser. You got to register for that. You got to get that wallet set up. You have to have that seed phrase. You have to have all that stuff set up. And there's a little fox sitting up there in your browser. You click him, boom, log in. Now it reads your wallet. You've sent the money to that address. It's holding it for you. Now you go to, now you go to Uniswap. Attach your MetaMask. MetaMask and Uniswap see each other, and Uniswap says, yeah, I see what you got up there. What do you want to do? I want to buy this coin, Telcoin. Boom, you buy it, send it up to MetaMask. It sits in MetaMask. Do you want to send it to an offline wallet? Go ahead. If it'll hold it. If it can't, it sits right there. Now you're playing a whole different ball game. So if anyone wants to see if anyone sees this video and they want more information about the ABC 1, 2, 3 steps of that, there's a lot of people I could refer you to. Crypto Dad is a good one. Look him up on YouTube. He's amazing. There's a couple other guys out there that'll really walk you through it better than I ever could. Crypto Dad, check him out. He is no joke, and he's really, really good. Very, very methodical, very easy to understand. Love him. Great job. Take a look at his video. He'll show you the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s of how to do it all. He could do it better than I could ever think of doing it. So be careful what you're getting into. But next, because the videos, this was my last salvo for information until I'm asked further, which I don't know that that'll ever happen. So now I'm just going to jump off into my videos, keep putting them out there. Hopefully it comes across people that can glean something from what I'm doing. And it's going to be more live-based, actual transactions, things that I'm getting into, projects that I'm looking into, development projects that I'm getting my hands on. The more meat and potatoes of this crypto space rather than me just vomiting all this information in a droned manner to you and you're going, fuck. So take it easy. I hope these videos have been helpful. I hope the tools that I've created have provided some level of support for people once they finally see these videos and finally get to download them. I hope to hear back from people about how they're working or not working and what I can do to fix them if I need to. In the meantime, between time, please, let's go through the rigmarole. Check it out on Twitter. Check it out over here on YouTube where you're already at, presumably. Instagram, sometimes. Facebook, hate it, but I'll put a link there. Have a great day. I hope this has been helpful. See you in the next ones. Take care for now. The light never went out.